Hello and welcome to the programme. It's 1700 GMT. I'm Stephen Marnie and this is MBC News on 2. The US military has released pictures of the bodies of Uday and Qusay Hussein amid widespread Iraqi suspicion over the deaths of the two brothers. The pictures you are about to see are graphic and may be upsetting to some of our viewers. When MBC2 launched as the region's newest entertainment channel in January 2003, it also embraced a perceived need to provide English-language news from a regional perspective. A last-minute decision on the look and feel meant an entire set had to be built from scratch, just 48 hours before the first show, but it was achieved on time.
It was quite crazy. They were still welding this set together 5 minutes before we went on air, but we made it.
Facilities at MBC are state-of-the-art. With the latest equipment, producers can access pictures from all over the world on their desktop computers.
Well, it really cuts down on editing time, and it means that we can get the latest pictures on air as soon as possible.
We try and keep the programme bang up to date, even if that means running around and putting things in at the last minute.
Palestinians express anger.
This is the nerve centre where MBC2 News goes out from. Every bulletin is timed exactly to the second.
It's okay, Stephen, we'll cue you. Stand by.
MBC2's first major news event was the US-led war on Iraq, and having Iraqi staff on board was a big plus to giving Arab perspective.
Working during the war in Iraq was very difficult for me because I have a lot of family members who were living there. And every time new footage would come in of all the carnage and all the deaths, I was always worried that I would recognize somebody on the screen.
The US that calls the shots as the big military spender in...
One of MBC2's biggest assets was its team of international reporters, and it attracted some of the world's best correspondents.
John Cookson, NBC News, London.
Alexandra Capel, NBC News, Brussels.
Richard Barry, NBC News, Jerusalem.
Gabe Caggiano, NBC News, Washington.
Lisa Creffield, NBC News, Dubai.
Saad Al-Hassani, NBC News, Baghdad.
Dina Faraoni, NBC News, Ramallah.
Mohammed Al-Qadi, NBC News, Sana'a.
Now the Arabs' only hope or way out is by constant cooperation with anti-war European nations and trying to take advantage of an increasing anti-war public opinion. Randa Abulazm, NBC2, Cairo.
And in the short time that we've been on air, we've received an overwhelming response from not only you, the viewer, but also from people that we've interviewed, from politicians to people in the street.
Today, again, there's another incomprehensible war going on, and it seems to fit the right mood at the moment.
Well, I paid 8 shillings at Boots the Chemist to buy the original 45, which I've still got at home, I might add. But this is actually to raise money now, isn't it, for a charity? So how are you going to go about doing that? Is it from record sales, or are there other activities as well?
Essentially, it is an awareness campaign. I mean, there are so many voices today calling out for an end to the war, and I believe that I had to join into that chorus. You know, so many artists today, Paul McCartney and George Michael, so many. So I felt I wanted to contribute something. That's my voice.
Come on, Pisray. I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come. And I believe it could be something good has begun. I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one. And I believe it could be someday it's going to come. Someday it's going to come. Come take me home again. Come on, peace train.
A call for organised resistance in Iraq despite Bush boosting the administration. Iranian fundamentalists cited as fueling Iraqi unrest. And Bush condemns the controversial fence dividing the West Bank. Well, that's just about it for this bulletin. We'll be back at 1700 GMT tomorrow. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your evening here on 2. And on behalf of the entire MBC News team, thanks very much indeed for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.